Busy Mom Solutions, presented by Ingalls.
Hello, I'm Jasmine Queen from the Ingalls Table, and today we are going to make ramen soup bowls. This is going to be a delicious meal that I think everyone in your house is going to love. I started out with some chicken broth. I did 48 ounces of that, and then I put in a can of coconut milk. I put in some sesame oil and some garlic, and I'm just letting that boil, and then I added some ramen noodles. So I used 4 packages of the ramen noodles, but I did not use the seasoning, and that's just going in here. I'm going to kind of turn my noodles a little bit. It does not take long at all for these noodles to cook, y'all. And you see I have a beautiful variety of lots of vegetables that we're going to add in this bowl. So if there's something that I have out here that your family just does not enjoy, then don't put it in the bowl. You can add your favorite vegetables, your favorite seasonings, that kind of thing, and just make it your own. I already picked up some pre-cooked chicken at Ingalls. I'm just heating that up, and then we're gonna put that in our bowl, but just because we don't wanna put cold chicken in our bowl. So what I like to do is I like to get my soup. I'm just gonna put it right here in my bowl. And this is the fun part, is getting to build these. And now I'm gonna use some tongs, and I'm gonna get out my noodles. Like I said, these noodles cook so quickly. All right, we're just gonna add these noodles right here to our bowl. And there's enough for 4 people in here, so make sure you distribute these noodles evenly. Don't want anybody to feel left out. All right, so we have this, and like I said, here comes the fun part. So I'm gonna add some chicken, and I like to make these, I like to just kind of build it around the soup bowl. So we're gonna start with the chicken, and you want enough that you can see it right here. This is where you let your creative juices flow. All right, so we're gonna do chicken, and then I'm gonna add some bean sprouts. Look at that. There we go. And then I'm gonna add some carrots. And again, y'all, Ingalls truly has the freshest vegetables around. So go in there and look around and see the variety of things that you can get in there, because there are a lot of options, and there are a lot of options already sliced and cut for you, which y'all know I love that. We're gonna add some green onions. There we go, some spinach, and this just looks healthy, right? Something you feel good about feeding your family. We're gonna put some frozen corn over here. There you go. Some edamame, and I know edamame is not for everyone, so again, there's something in here you don't like, just don't add it. And then I'm gonna add some chili crunch. I'm using this spicy chili crunch, but they have different flavors of this, so if you're not super into hot, you don't have to use this. We're gonna put that right there in the middle. And then to get even fancier, are you ready? We're gonna put a soft boiled egg right here in our bowl, and dinner is served, y'all. I hope you guys enjoy this just as much as my family does. Ingalls and Busy Mom Solutions, we're with you every step of the way.
Busy Mom Solutions, presented by Ingalls. For the full recipe and shopping list, head over to WSPA.com and click on Busy Mom Solutions under the Community tab.